When I heard about the Payne Anderson Scholarship, I was a senior at the best high school in Macon, Central High School. And I just remember walking into my counselor's office, Miss Craco, and she was like, one of the biggest scholarships in Macon is coming out called the Payne Anderson Scholarship. Have you heard of it? I was like, no. And then she handed us a brochure that they give out, the little booklets, and it said $7,500 for up to 4 years. I said, I don't even know who Payne Anderson is, but for that, I'll learn his grandparents. It doesn't matter to me. I've been afforded the opportunity to receive a few scholarships, including the Payne Anderson Scholarship. But this one was much different, even from, I just remember walking into the interview, the whole board of trustees, the scholarship committee's in the room, and you're shaking everybody's hand. And the one thing that just stood out to me was this, you could see the whole city. And then the second thing that stuck out to me was I've seen a lot of these people in the news, and it wasn't for anything bad. So I just knew that this was a vindicated group of individuals. And it really, from the get-go, was like, oh, this is big. Like, if you get this, there's a lot of expectations on you. And so it was very important to me when I got the scholarship that I continue to promote it and really just talk to people about it. But it stands out to me because it's more family-based. Miss Ivy, she's gotten on to me a few times about not coming by to see her because I'm only in Fort Valley. And she really genuinely cares about you and your success as a scholar, because they've put in this trust in you and they genuinely believe in you. And that's not the case with a lot of scholarships. A lot of them objective is just numbers based, GPA based, but this one's really based on you. You can have a 4.0 and great test scores, but if you don't show any commitment to Macon or your area or to your community, you won't get it. And really, being a Payne Anderson Scholar is probably one of the biggest blessings of my life. I got the scholarship in 2016, so I graduated from Central High School in May of 2016. But right now, I'm a rising senior at Fort Valley State University with a major in mathematics and a minor in computer science. And one of the big things to me is always making sure that my peers make it out as well, because it goes back to Payne Anderson. You need to be able to branch off and help other people. And so I feel like if all 10 of us make it out at the same time, we can all go and change lives. And also, you've built a network of people and a support system. So it's really been big to me on my campus to make sure that our retention rate stays high, especially in the mathematics department. But also, at Fort Valley State University, I've been afforded the opportunity to become president of the National Society of Black Engineers on campus. And so one of the things we do is we go to Thompson Middle School and Warner Robins, and we do STEM mentorship, and we basically help the kids with like Math 24, Math Counts, or other mathematics activities, and really just get them excited about the opportunities that they have, and that they don't have to be reduced to what they just read in books. And there's much more out there. You can be a geologist, you can be a petroleum engineer. There's things that they've never heard about that they can be. And being a Payne Anderson Scholar has really just taught me that commitment and learning that it's much bigger than yourself, and that just because you're a teacher, or if I become a mathematician or an engineer, that's not all I have to do. It's much more bigger than that. And you should be able to impact your community in whatever you're doing. The interesting thing with Payne Anderson was that he made a lot of money, but what we talk about is community and what he's done for the community. And so it's really taught me that I need to show a better commitment to my community. And so if you can change one person's life, we're all extensions of each other. So if you're changing one person's life, they could go and change somebody else's life, and then eventually we're all interconnected. Through Payne Anderson Foundation and Fort Valley State University, I've been able to use my platform to really branch out and reach others, and hopefully eventually we can all become interconnected in the Middle Georgia area and make it a better place, just like Payne would have wanted.